fat, one of the three macronutrients, the other two being carbohydrates and proteins. Now we eat fat because it's our main source of energy at low and sub-maximal intensity. As soon as we go above that, we start relying on carbohydrate, but low or sub-maximal intensity, we can oxidize the fat that we store as triglycerides in our adipose tissue, and oxidize basically means combust or burn or break down with the presence of oxygen, and we can convert that into a large amount of kinetic energy or movement. So if we have fat stores, we can move, we can live. Now, there are two types, saturated and unsaturated, that we need to be aware of. Saturated are not the good ones. Unsaturated, slightly better. Saturated basically causes the onset of cholesterol, and cholesterol can cause problems with our cardiovascular system, particularly in and around our heart, leading to things like coronary heart disease, or heart attacks, or high blood pressure, as our arteries start to narrow because of a build-up of cholesterol in and around the linings. Okay, so saturated, stay clear. Unsaturated, slightly better, because there's more free fatty acids that we actually use in the oxidation process to burn and release energy. So saturated, unsaturated, ideally we want those unsaturated ones. Now, other than being the main source of energy, there's three main functions of fat in our body. Two of them are quite similar: protection and insulation. With a layer of fat stores around our body, we are protected from small and minor impacts, as well as protection from temperatures and climates. So if we have that layer, we've got two protective systems in place. Now the final one is enzyme activity and enzyme production, because fat acts as a sponge. It absorbs all the vitamins that we consume day to day or drink day to day. So if we have adequate and optimum fat levels in and around our body, we can store the vitamins that are essential for releasing and producing and keeping enzyme activity healthy. And enzymes have a large part in energy release. So without the fat, no vitamin absorption, no enzyme activity.